We really need to care about the environment and about climate change and raise awareness about these topics, because the next generation and our kids' generation and our grandkids, if we don't care about the environment and climate change, there will be no planet.
And no matter how much money you make, you're always going to want more. No matter how successful you are, you're always going to want more to be successful.
True.
So choose your battles wisely during this process, because you don't want to demotivate yourself. Be happy today and don't wait.
Hi guys, welcome to Tea with Shii, and today we have some very special people here, and they are doing the podcast with someone who's from India for the first time. So I'm super excited to have them here. Let's welcome Danya and Ebraheem.
Thank you.
First of all, we love India.
Yeah.
So when we heard, we're like, you know what, we have to do this, because India plays such a big part in the Middle East, especially in Dubai.
Yeah.
So we grew up with, Indian teachers and Indian friends.
Wow.
And doctors
and Indian food, like,
oh my god.
Can you remember a week that we didn't have like curries or biryani?
I had shrimp biryani yesterday and I loved it.
So you love Indian food?
I love Indian food.
I think the whole world loves Indian food,
Yes.
because it's the most flavorful food.
Yeah.
So I give up my food for Indian food any day. I'll give up a burger for a biryani any day.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. I love biryani. It's my favorite. Like
so
I can
good.
have it 24/7.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
get bored from it because there's so much flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like just eating something plain. Like if I just had a steak, there's no flavor on it.
Yeah.
So obviously by the second day, but biryani, there's so much flavor, so you just
Keep eating.
Exactly. Yeah.
So first, I want to know, how did both of you say yes to this show? Like, how did it happen?
I go first.
You go first.
So basically, I've always been in the PR and the media for my business. So when I was approached, it was like, because I've already did CNN, I already did a lot of channels. So I was approached from the recruiters, and they told me like, we want you to be part of a reality. No, we want you to be part of a show for successful businessmen.
Okay.
That's why I agreed. If I would have known that it was an
Yeah.
actual reality, I most likely wouldn't have agreed, because in America,
Yeah.
reality TV show is like, it's for losers basically. It's not.
Oh my
successful.
God,
Yeah, it
really?
is. Yeah, like if you look at the most of reality, it's just for losers. Like, they're not like, they're just people that just want to be famous. So I would have
Really?
passed.
Yeah.
However, when I saw the cast,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, these people are interesting, so I'm gonna be with these people. That was a plus.
Yeah.
Second of all, Dubai, the word Dubai itself is all the way up there. So it's classy.
classy.
And then Bling, so I'm like, wait, good people,
Yeah.
Dubai, Bling, yes.
Yes. That's nice. And
Yeah.
for you?
So me, I got on the show like through DJ Bliss, my husband. So they
Okay.
approached him first, and then he's like, "You need to meet my wife. She's like crazy." So
Yeah.
then they met me, and they're like, "Yeah, we want you as well on the show."
Crazy funny, that is, not crazy psycho,
No,
huh?
yeah.
Crazy
funny.
Difference,
Yes.
big
Yes,
difference.
yes.
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
Yeah. So and then. Like he said, the way they like told us about the show is for like successful people in Dubai,
Yeah.
like how they made it.
No, but like Netflix, so basically, and they didn't even tell us it's Netflix. It was like the world's largest platform. We didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know it was Netflix.
I honestly thought it was like another, like it was like NBC or something. I didn't think it was.
Yeah,
I
we didn't
think it
know.
was Netflix.
We just said sure. They said we want to. There's like 10 people that are very successful in Dubai.
Yeah.
We want to follow their success story to inspire other people. So we agreed, and they're like, and this is going to be on a world platform. But they weren't allowed to tell us what platform it was. So once we signed the contract and we agreed, then we found out it was Netflix. So we didn't we had no idea.
had no idea.
So we believed in the concept of the show before even knowing where it was going to be.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's how it happened.
So I've seen on the show that you have a beautiful marriage and you have 2 kids, and
Yeah.
you don't look like a mother, of course.
Oh, thank you so
look
much.
So beautiful.
You're so sweet.
And you, on the other hand, want to like get married and
It's about time.
have a beautiful
Because like
family.
the thing is that I started a business at the age of 14. So for me, my priority wasn't going around and meeting people. My priority was being successful. Because I just saw my friends, they all had like relationship issues. I have friends who got divorced after the first year of marriage. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just focus on business, and when the right time comes, I'll settle down.
And now he's like so successful, like
So
with all his
successful.
businesses. So now it's time for him to settle
Yes,
down.
now.
Now it's time to share the prize.
Yes.
I did all the hard work.
And now you can share the prize. Yes. So you have a beautiful marriage. You love your mom. On the other hand, we see a beautiful, cute relationship that you have with your mom. So according to both of you, what is love? Like the feeling?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
And I love how you brought his mom and like my relationship. I love that. So I think the question is, what is love?
Yeah, as a feeling for you, for the both of you.
So I think love, I mean, I love my husband, I love my children, I love our planet, I love my best friend. Like, love is a very powerful feeling. So I think it's compassion, empathy, communication, understanding the other person. It's a very powerful thing that a lot of people take for granted.
True.
Love is respect, it's compromise. When you live with someone and you respect them and you compromise, so you're never going to find people that are going to get along with you. You're obviously going to have, differences. So when you compromise, like when I give up something that I like for example, I'm engaged now. So during my engagement, I realized that, for example, my fiance, she can't eat beetroots, and I love beetroots. So I have to give up beetroots.
That's real love, giving up beetroots.
So whenever I go somewhere and she's not there, guess what I'm ordering? Because I miss it, And even though she tells me all the time, no, go ahead, you order it, but I don't want to put it in front of her. That's respect. This is small things, like for example, like even like when let's say if I'm traveling and my mom is with me and we let's say we are in the same room, right?
Yeah.
And waking up in the morning, obviously I'm the first one to wake up because my phone is non-stop ringing. So respect and understanding is to be quiet when they're sleeping, and it not just that's my mom, my brother, any person, my friend, whoever it is to understand and to acknowledge the person and to respect their existence.
Correct.
And that brings love from both ways, because they love you for doing that, and you share a beautiful life. Like me and Danya and Marwan, when we went to LA recently, we had one apartment. The rooms were very much separated on different sides, but we kind of like lived in a house like a family,
Yeah.
So like they would go in the morning, like my routine is my cardio in the morning. So I do my cardio. They understand that. They didn't come and say, you know what, don't do your cardio today. They said, listen, you do your cardio, we'll go to the grocery store, we'll get you breakfast.
Yeah.
So it's compromise, and that's love, that's sharing life together and understanding each other.
Yeah.
Correct. So you are a very successful YouTuber. You have a super successful business. How do you balance life?
It's, for me, like personally, it's hard for me to balance life, because I think having two kids very close in age, like I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
So like they want my attention 24/7. And then having my YouTube channel, and then now having this Netflix show, it's just like really huge things, and it's like a bit overwhelming. So I have to compromise. So because my kids are my number one priority, so I have to compromise by doing less YouTube videos. So before I would do like 3-4 YouTube videos a week. Now I can't do that. Now I do like 1 video a month or 2 videos a month. So I've decreased it by a lot. So I have to choose. You have to balance it out. Yeah. It's chaotic for me. But I don't know how Ebraheem.
So she said she has to choose, right? So for me, the busier I get, the more busy. So imagine, like before I had 1 company, 2, now I have 17 companies, 350 employees. It's no joke. So people only think that it's just Forever Rose, but there's a lot of other companies that I've established. But Forever Rose is my baby, and that's what I always like to put on a very high level. Going back to choosing and making choices in life, I choose my battles wisely. So I don't fight everything that comes my way. So on a daily basis, I have maybe 100 battles that I have to fight, and I say, you know what, I'm leaving this out. This is not worth my time. This is not worth my time to wait. This is important. This is concerning my dignity, my honor, my company. This is a red line. It's my family. It's DVD. You don't cross this red line. So I choose what I want to fight with, because if you sat there and fight every single thing, you lose your energy.
Yeah.
And your time.
And your time. So the balance is, creating a balance is to choose what you want to focus on, and trying to put your priorities in perspective. So I'm sorry to say, but my friends are not my priority. My mom is my priority, because I'm obliged. I have a duty towards my mother to take care of her, just like she took care of me when I was a kid.
Wow.
So that's my priority. So if my friends want to go out to the cinema, and my mom says, Ebraheem, I need you for dinner, I'm going for dinner. So guys, listen, cinema's not running away. We'll do this another day. My mom comes first. So prioritizing your life, choosing your battles wisely, is the best way to balance it.
And I think something very beautiful that a lot of people don't really acknowledge is the fact that Ebraheem on national TV has shown a grown man, successful man, respecting his mother. Like, we don't see that.
We don't see
And you know, he's been like a role model for a lot of.
her along and loving her, being with her. That's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, and I wish my kids would be treat
same.
me when they're older the way Ebraheem treats his mom.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing, and I think kids need to learn
Kids need to learn.
that you are nothing without your parents. Your parents are what created you, and the respect he has for his mom is insane.
What's
It's amazing.
so cute is I took my mom. It's not just my mom. I also take care of my sisters also. So once a year, I take all my sisters, only girls. We take them out on a European trip or anywhere they want. We do a tour, you know. And this is something all the guys are upset about. Like, why the hell is just the ladies? I was like, because the ladies go through a lot in the day. That they need an award at least once a year to be recognized as a woman. That I respect what you did. I respect all the meals you prepared for us. I respect all the love and care. And, you know, randomly I'll be in the house and I tell my niece, Halima, I'm like, Halima, can you cut me up the mango? Because I can do it, but I won't do it perfectly.
Yeah.
So we need ladies to help us for these little things. Because we have a rule in my house. Like, my mom, from when we were kids, she doesn't like maids in the house.
Yeah.
We like to, like, you know, be self-reliant, take care of it. It's a family decision.
But that's a nice thing.
Yeah, you know, some people need help, and some people say, you know what, I'd rather do it ourselves. We're a bit like our family, we're very close. So everyone helps, everyone does their part.
And you'd be nowhere without a woman. Like, behind every successful man is a woman. And I think behind Ebraheem has been his mom.
So my sister, I saw her crying on the last day I was there in Morocco, and I'm like, why are you crying? She said, when I see you, the way you treat my mom, I just pray to God that my son will be 1% of what you are to my mother. And I look at her, and for me, it's not a compliment.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like, wait, this is basic.
How do you handle hate comments and like trolling?
So initially, it was a bit hard. Like, when the show came out, it was overwhelming because like the whole world was watching our show. I'm used to the acknowledgement from around the world because of my YouTube channel. Like, I had a lot of viral videos.
Yeah.
So, and like at some point when I was doing my YouTube videos, there was a Spanish YouTuber that went and I did like a full, and she's a known YouTuber. So she went and did like a whole video like hating on me. So then she got all her followers to come to my page on YouTube and write hate comments all in Spanish. And I obviously I don't understand Spanish, so I was just like, okay, translating it, and there's like hate. Then I'm like, that was my first hate experience. And I had COVID during that time, so it was like the lowest of the low like point for me. I think after experiencing that, when I started getting some hate comments from Netflix, I was able to handle it. We were together actually the first 3 days, and like it was overwhelming for us. But then we're like, you know what? Let's travel. So we went to New York because my husband was running the New York Marathon. Yeah. So we like tagged along with him. We went to New York, and when we were in New York,
He tagged along with us.
You know, it's the opposite. Okay. But so when we were there, we're like, you know, on vacation, whatever, people, I swear, I'm not even lying, they were calling our name on the streets. Danya, Ebraheem, Marwan. They knew us. Like, people in New York, the other side of the world. That's when I'm like, you know, these hate comments on my Instagram, I don't care. Because real people know my name, love us, and that's what matters.
Like, we went to a cafe that's like hard to get into. Yeah, and like it's funny, it's like, so some people, some employees who work in these places, they don't recognize us because they probably don't watch Netflix or they don't have time to watch TV. But then if like we're waiting and then like we don't get the service that we deserve or that anyone deserves, then like one of our fans, I'm like, nobody. No, it's okay. Like I don't. For me, I don't like to feel to be treated differently.
Yeah.
I really like people to treat me as they are. I don't want special treatment. I like to see people in their own beauty. I don't like anytime someone meets me and they're like, I remember like in the cafe yesterday, this girl, she wanted to talk to me. I wanted to have a conversation, but I couldn't. I held her hand. I was like, listen, I'm a human. I use the bathroom just like you use the bathroom. There's no difference between me and you. There is no difference. I'm not better than you and you're not better than me.
We're the same.
We're equal.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter where you're
and
from.
whenever we meet people, like in New York, LA, here, we don't like to just take a picture with them like, okay, bye. We actually have a conversation. We ask them what they do. We ask them if they have kids. Like, we love having conversation with people that support us, because we would be nowhere without our supporters.
Exactly.
You know,
and
like,
by
we
the way,
respect
and our
that.
haters. By the way,
We love our haters.
We met with
love
some
them.
important people in Los Angeles, like advisors, and they told us that if you did not have haters, you cannot be successful.
True.
People have to hate you to give you fame, to give
Yeah,
you success.
yeah.
But for me, it's very important to use the fame wisely, because I believe the fame that I got is a test from God. It's basically like God is telling me, Ebraheem, I've given you an audience. What are you going to do with it? It's like a test.
Yeah.
So for me, I said, okay, if I have this audience, I want to use it to my advantage to spread awareness about every important topic that I believe in.
Respecting your mom.
Respecting your mom,
being a
treating
good
your
person.
employees, being equal, not being racist, and all this.
Yeah.
One of the things that made me maybe a little bit stronger than I normally am on the show was because I honestly felt that Farhana was being discriminated against for her nationality or her origin, I would say. And I don't stand for racism. I'm a person that I was born in Kuwait from an American mother, so I was already my ethnicity is diverse, and I was raised in America. And in America, we are not taught segregation of nationality. I didn't even know that the majority of my friends weren't Americans.
Yeah.
They were. This person was Mexican and Spanish, but I thought everyone was American citizen. I didn't know that there were some of them that even were not legally allowed to be there. But the thing is, those questions don't come to you.
Yeah.
When we see each other, when we're raised, everyone's equal. We're all human.
Yeah.
But I stood up for Farhana because I felt that they were not being nice to her because of her ethnicity.
Yeah, they found, like, I felt like in that situation, first of all, like, she wasn't there to defend herself in that situation. And they found like an easy target to
talk about.
And that wasn't nice.
And the best way to find this out, and it takes a very smart individual to figure this out. It's not your common person. It takes a very
smart
person that's switched on in the brain to understand this. Let's do it this way. If Farhana was Lebanese, you think they would treat her the way that they treated her? They wouldn't. So that's how you figure it out. And that's what I stand for. And I'll stand for it again and again. And I'm ready to lose everything I have to stand up for what's right.
That's so nice.
What people have to understand is that each country in the world contributes to the world in one way or the other.
So true.
If everyone in the world understood the amount of contribution to the world that India has given, India will be at the highest level of respect. This country, United Arab Emirates, first currency that they've used was the Indian rupee.
And by the way, Urdu is one of the most common languages in the UAE. My husband speaks Urdu, and he learned it by the Indians around him in the UAE.
So most Emiratis speak Indian as second language because there was a very huge trade between India
and my dad, fluent Urdu. He speaks it. I don't speak it.
That's why even in Kuwait, so as Kuwaiti, we have something called Kuwaiti biryani. I know we stole the biryani. And we admit it, proudly. We just made it a little bit less spicy, just to handle the Kuwaiti people's stomachs. But we always appreciate that. And also the amount and oud oil. People don't understand.
It comes from India, right?
Well, oud. People think that oud is an Emirati or a GCC or Arabic. It's not.
Yeah.
Oud was the fragrance of the they call them Mughals of India.
Yes.
The royals of India, because it was so expensive and hard to extract. But Indians don't use it because for them it's like, it's something the royals used to use. We don't care about it.
Yeah.
You understand?
True.
So we have so much to learn, and so many Emiratis are married to Indians from many years ago, because 50 years ago, before the UAE was the UAE, when Abu Dhabi was Abu Dhabi and Dubai was Dubai, it was a upgrade to marry
It was
Indian woman.
there was a lot of
luxury.
trade. Yeah.
Because the people, the men who married Indian women,
Yeah.
they were marrying Indian women because Indian women were the most beautiful women. They always took care of themselves very beautifully. They always dressed nicely.
And they still are.
They still are. So a lot of people forget this history, but we have to remember it because our history will determine our future.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that India and the United Arab Emirates will always be allies, and they
For
will always
sure.
be together.
Yeah.
The amount of Indians that are in Dubai, it is amazing.
And also Ibrahim's right-hand person, Saeed. One of your he's also one of your he's
my
his
most
employee and his
trusted-
best friend.
My most trusted employee that has became my brother
Yeah.
is Indian.
Yeah,
And
Saeed.
he named-
Shout out Saeed.
He actually, his first son, he
Yeah.
named him after me. So his son is named Ebraheem after me.
Wow.
So
that's
cute.
Sweet.
And the first time I went to India
Yeah.
was to go to his family
Hmm.
and to sit in his family's house in Bangalore, to humble myself in front of his father,
Wow.
to thank him and to congratulate him on raising two amazing. So him and his sister, they both work with me. His sister's a florist and he is my assistant. And his father was in tears when I told this to his father, and I told him, Uncle, why are you crying? He said to me, I sacrificed 25 years of my life in Saudi Arabia
Yeah.
to work to give my son an education, but I never thought in a million years that his boss will come to Dubai to thank him.
Aw, that's so sweet.
So sweet.
So Saeed, after we left Bangalore, we got back to Dubai. He said, boss, I have bad news. I said, what happened? He said, my family stopped calling me. I said, why? He said, they used to call me every day. But the moment they met you, they said, no, he's with Ibrahim, he's okay.
Aw, that's so cute.
Nice. That's
Yeah.
so nice.
And many people, because I always film Saeed, like, coming with me, going with me, and,
Yeah.
we have a lot of secrets in our business.
Hmm.
So a lot of people try to take Saeed from me,
Yeah.
offering him 3-4 times the salary that I give him. And I told Saeed, listen, if you got an opportunity, I'm not going to hold you back. This is your future. Go. He said, oh, boss, I can't.
Yeah.
My parents told me, you have your grave or you have Mr. Ibrahim. What do you want? So he tells
He's very loyal, so
He
he's
tells
very
the people,
loyal.
even if I want to come to you, I cannot. My
Yeah.
parents only told me you have Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Because you have given him all that.
Not only that, when you believe
And the
in
love.
when you
Yeah.
believe in someone, love can create miracles. Love can cure if someone has cancer and is doing chemotherapy and chemo didn't work, and you give that person love and that love turns to a fighting power and need to continue. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
So when you love someone genuinely and you support them and you let them be the best versions of themselves,
Yeah.
and that's what I do. Like when I hire a chef, and let's say let's say if that chef's food's not so good, I'm gonna say, wow, it's amazing. But let's do it this way. I'm not gonna say
You're not
it's
going to
nice. I
discourage
say it's
her.
amazing. I love it, but let's do it this way because our customers like things more sweeter, for example.
Yeah.
And your podcast, it might be not the biggest in the world,
Yeah.
but
true.
for us, we say, you know what?
Let's do it.
Let's do it to support her.
Yeah.
Because one day we might see you as, let's say, one of the biggest podcasts in the world. And you're gonna say, you know what?
They would support it.
They were the ones who supported
And they were the
me.
sweetest.
Oh, you're so
Yes.
sweet.
Thank you.
And I think going back to what Ibrahim said, so one thing that Netflix has done that a lot of people haven't done is they do shows with minorities. So the first show they did was Bling Empire, which was Asian minorities.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't see Asians on TV. So Bling Empire blew up. People started seeing how Asians in the States live and look at their lifestyle. Then after that was Bollywood Wives.
Yeah.
So that's also Indians are a minority that
But if they're gonna do an Indian bling, I want to be like the Farhana, like
yeah.
the Arab on the Arab.
Yeah, me too. I want to be on
Okay.
it. Yeah, I love.
Yeah.
I want. My goal is to be on Bollywood. I don't know, make it happen. You know, everyone in Bollywood.
Yes, I'm gonna try that.
No, so So what I was saying is Bollywood Wives.
Yeah.
Indians are a minority that aren't really shown on a global network.
True.
So Bollywood Wives has put that on the map. Now our Dubai Bling, a lot of Arabs are not on a global
Yeah.
scale. So by Dubai Bling, now the whole world kind of sees how Arabs live.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful how different minorities are being portrayed. They show us now. They one thing interesting about Ibrahim is when he used to live in America, they used to call him Abraham. Now people are pronouncing his
They're
name
pronouncing my name
properly
finally correctly.
after the
because
show.
After the show,
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim.
Yeah, small things
it's
like
plus
that.
and minus. Like the plus is that people finally say it correctly. This is what I've always wanted, but you always say be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
The negative part is that I'll be in a mall in LA, Los Angeles, and someone goes Ibrahim, and I think it's my mom or someone from my family because my family is the only one who pronounced it correctly.
Yeah.
So immediately they get this response like, how did you get here? You know? So I'm being like shocked.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that everyone's saying my name correctly.
So you're not Abraham anymore.
I'm not
You're
Abraham.
Ibrahim. How it's supposed to be pronounced.
It's the same name, Abraham, Ibrahim, Abraham in Spanish.
Yeah.
But my name is Ibrahim. So I want people to say the Arabic way. Just like Turkey is no longer Turkey, it's Turkiya. Turkey, they removed it as being written Turkey because Turkey is a turkey. It's an animal.
Yeah.
Same spelling. So Turkiya says no. They've given us that name. The West has given us that name. We pronounce our country as Turkiya.
Yeah.
So they've changed it recently. So my name is Abraham, as Abraham in America, but in Arabic, and I'm Arabic, so it's pronounced as Ibrahim. It's more beautiful.
And now, because of Netflix, the world is pronouncing
world is
your
pronouncing
name,
my name correctly.
properly.
Yay.
Yeah. Finally.
So I want to know this. In the show, there's this incident that happens with coffee.
Yeah.
So that incident, people have been hating the incident, but it was not your fault. We all saw it. We all saw that you just kept the coffee there, and I don't know, a fight happened.
Yeah.
But if we reverse back to why we went there to begin with,
Yeah.
you know, it's never my behavior as a businessman to bring any woman down. I uplift women all day, every day of the year.
And we can see that because you've been so nice to your mom.
Exactly. However, I've been very, very keen and very strict about stopping bullies in their path. That if you are a person that is constantly harming someone and I don't care if you're a woman, if you're a man, whoever you are, to me, if you're crossing against my friends and constantly hurting, if you notice throughout the show, we constantly got jabs from her. She was like calling everyone two-faced. She was like calling influencers out when she's the first person to go get these things.
Yeah.
So why are you doing this? So I was going there to say how I felt after being attacked in my own cafe. And obviously because she's a woman, I bring Danya. I asked Danya to come. Not Danya had no idea that I was going. I told Danya, I'm a man, I need a woman to come because not to fight, but it's not polite for me, to in case, you know, just she's there.
Yeah, just something
And
goes
we
wrong,
we were leaving. I mean, I've left actually, my back has been turned.
Yeah.
Danya, she just put the cup, but little did she know that
Like
little
even
Miss
right now,
Danya-
walking
Little Miss
into
Danya was a basketball player in her high school,
Me
so she
too.
has a
Really?
fast reflex. She got it quickly. I said, "Hey, no, you're not going to trash me
Yeah.
to put the coffee on me. I'm gonna put the coffee on you."
Yeah.
So just right before
it was
her hand
honestly a reflex.
touched, right before her hand touched,
Yeah.
Danya got it first,
Yeah.
and then she threw.
Yeah.
So I was protecting myself. Like even walking into your
Self-defense.
podcast, I had my coffee. I just put it on the table because did you throw it at me? No. Because
Honestly, I've never
And
seen
Ibrahim
Danya.
said that, no, please don't.
Yeah. No, because I've never. Every time I see her with a cup, I get paranoid because it's you know our memory.
It's a traumatic situation.
Experience. Actually, that's what made our friendship. Is because after that incident, I didn't want to leave the office until I made sure she was okay.
yeah.
So she heard me screaming, saying, "Get me Danya! If I don't see Danya, this whole building is gonna collapse on someone's head. I will bring it down."
It's true.
Because
Like there's a lot of things people didn't see on camera. There's a lot of things that happened. And he's right. Like I heard him shouting, "Get me Danya right now!" And if you watch the scene, he's the one that pulls me out of the office.
Yes.
it was
Yeah.
funny too because she knows I forgot what I did. So when I grabbed Danya out, she said, "You just had enough time just to call her a dog one more time in Arabic." I
Yeah, if
grabbed
you
her
watch
like
the
10
show, he
times.
says it. Like when I watch the show, I'm like, oh my god,
The
Ibrahim.
people,
Like,
our fans who
gives
watch
her,
it
like,
4 times always realize. But it's like, you know, when like if kids are fighting in school, you know,
Yeah.
and then your mom comes to like take the kid, like she always looks back to the other side, you know.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Yeah, so basically like the whole situation was, it was a heated argument between both sides.
Yeah.
I just put the coffee down. Maybe it bothered her.
Yeah.
She tried to throw it on me. Like he said, I was faster than her. I didn't let her throw it on me.
She's
And it was a reaction.
Yeah.
Zaina is very competitive, right?
Yeah.
She's a competitive person, but her competition is like, it's not in a healthy way, you know? She wants to have the last laugh, you know? You can notice how she threw the purse. That was
Oh yeah,
unnecessary.
and let's clear this up once and for all. When she threw the bag, where were we?
We're already outside.
We were outside. They came and handed
But
the bag to me.
but she
That
did it.
the bag never hit me. I was
That's not
outside.
The point was that she look, if you to understand someone's personality, she's constantly trying to get the last word. She tried to throw the coffee last, and even
Yes.
after she got retaliated against for trying, she was defending herself, then she threw the bag.
To the back.
Mm-hmm.
You see what type of person we're dealing with?
Correct.
It's not a person with a clean intention.
Correct.
Because what she does is like, I'm the queen of Versace,
Yeah.
and Farhana is a low-class influencer running after campaigns. She put herself up, and she brings people down.
But that's funny because
So
recently Farhana was at a Versace event and the Queen of Versace wasn't invited. So
But you see the point? You see the point
That's
when I said that?
interesting.
So I put myself up, I'm a gentleman, just because I'm giving her a taste of her own medicine.
True.
So she was hurt by hearing that, but yet she doesn't acknowledge what she does to other people.
yeah, I think you said it yourself in the question.
Yeah.
It was obvious that she started.
Yes.
But you are an intelligent person. You analyze the situation. Majority of the people are not that intelligent, so they just throw the blame on us.
And
So
when they see the show,
it's fine.
they know how you both
No.
are as
Not
as
only
like
that.
two people.
Not only that, love is blind. You know, so when someone, let's say for example, if someone falls in love with, let's say, the way she looks or the way she dresses, they kind of don't look about the details
Correct.
that put that person into
Yeah.
another person.
True.
But I'm like,
But
Mom,
love is blind.
Yeah.
so
True.
love is blind.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Mom, I'm bad. Like I was a naughty kid. I need to be punished.
Yeah.
Like this is not good. She's like, you want to be punished? Go to your father. I can't hurt you.
Yeah. So
I
like,
cannot hurt you.
I think what you're trying to get at is like basically her fans are blinded by the fact that she
Yeah.
was wrong.
Yes.
Look, the whole situation was a heated situation. I
Yeah.
think everyone has been in this kind of situation. The only difference is there was cameras filming our situation
True.
and other people are not filmed.
They're
So
not
it's
filmed.
easy for people to judge the situation, judge us because we were on TV and it was filmed and all that. But I think really like people like yourself that are intelligent really
Yeah.
need to understand who from the beginning of the season was starting drama, was talking behind people's back, was trying to go to someone's office, and start
Yes.
business and start stuff. So you're intelligent.
Yeah.
Thank you. And honestly, the ones that are not that intelligent
We don't
and
care.
take her side, it doesn't matter. It's their opinion.
But, you know,
it's fine. We respect
we're always
it. We
here to
respect their opinion.
Their opinion. Spread love,
Yeah.
peace. If tomorrow Zaina comes to me and tells me, you know what, Ebraheem, I want to make a truce, I'm not going to refuse. I'm like, okay, we have a truce. Just stay far away because if you show me who you are once, you've shown me who you are. I don't need
Yeah.
to see it twice.
And I don't hate her. Like a lot of people go, my like, do you hate her? I'm like, no, I don't hate anyone because
Hate is a big word.
hate is a powerful
Very big word.
word, and
Yeah.
to have hate in your heart, you're actually affecting yourself.
Yourself, yeah.
You're putting poison in your own body. I don't hate anyone, and whatever has happened, it happened. I'm sure she regrets what she did. It's fine. I've forgiven her. I don't need an apology from her. It's just
Don't hate anyone. Don't forget something. It is reality.
Yeah.
But there's a word after reality, which is
TV.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all real. It's not scripted. This is all true. But don't live by it. Like don't let it to consume your life and sit.
Yeah.
Don't be so invested.
Don't invest
Yeah.
yourself in it and say, I'm gonna fight him. But no, calm down.
I'm gonna fight
It's
him.
just
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
We're just here to
We
pass
have no
time.
hate in our heart.
We have no hate.
hate.
There's no animosity. It's all cool. I apologize to Zaina.
You didn't apologize.
I apologize for the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I felt I was responsible because I bring Zaina.
Yeah.
Now I didn't know she was gonna act like a fool. I didn't think she was gonna do what she did. That was a very immature thing to do. I didn't
Yeah.
expect that.
Yeah.
But I apologize because I created the situation. Well, she created it, I was replying, but still, you got my point.
Yeah, I do.
That because of me, this two women fought.
Yeah.
You know, even though like
It's fine. Like
I know men enjoy like one woman fight over them, but not like this.
Not like this.
we weren't fighting over you. Why are you? What? I love how this became like such a different.
It's all about me. You're fighting with me.
I'm fighting for you.
So does that answer your question? I don't know. Like
Yes.
we like give the deeper like answers.
No, so now that we are coming to an end of this podcast, I would want both of you to give one advice to your fans and to your followers.
So one advice, I think that this is something I'm passionate about. It has nothing to do with the show, just me, Danya, as a person. I think we really need to care about the environment and about climate change and raise awareness about these topics because the next generation and our kids' generation and our grandkids, if we don't care about the environment and climate change, there will be no planet. Like that is something that I wish people would take more seriously. And I think I'm very lucky to be given this fame that I've gotten, and I'm going to try with my platform as much as I can to raise awareness on climate change, and I think everyone should because where will we be if there's no planet?
Sure.
So that's the message I have for whoever's watching.
Yeah, that's it.
So my advice, it's one advice, but I'm going to go into detail because it's very important.
Yeah.
Okay. This helped me to reach where I am today.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that I live by. Okay. And it is that life is a journey and not a destination. So I'm going to explain means that we're constantly on a journey. We're never going to reach somewhere where we want to be. There is no such thing as a happy ever after. That happy ever after comes and then you have challenge where, okay, you got your loved one, you got your Prince Charming, you got married. Can you have kids? You have kids, but obviously your in-laws are going to be like, where's the kids?
Yeah.
When you have kids, you have to raise those kids. You go through pregnancy. Your son might be sick, might have Down syndrome, might have something. You never know. After you raise your kids, you have to put them into school, university.
Yeah.
Then you want them to have kids. So this is a journey.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a destination. So live every day as if it's your last. Why? Because a lot of people say, when I find the job, everything will be okay. Okay, you found the job. Now you have to maintain the job. Now you have a bad boss.
Yeah.
So why sit there and delay your happiness?
True.
Even if you have nothing, enjoy the cup of water you have on the table. Find your way to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You
Powerful.
understand? Because life will always give you obstacles. I'm telling you this as a person who has everything that I want,
Yeah.
but I still want more. And it's not materialistic things,
Yeah.
but I'm constantly in the pursuit of happiness because I always have a challenge. And no matter how much money you make, you're always going to want more. No matter how successful you are, you're always going to want more be successful.
True.
So choose your battles wisely during this process because you don't want to demotivate yourself.
Yeah.
Be happy today and don't wait until tomorrow. Because we don't know if tomorrow is not guaranteed that we don't have it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
nice.
So enjoy your life, be happy of what you have, and always, 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 it's a part of the same advice.
Yeah.
Look about what you have yourself, what God has given you.
Yeah.
Don't look about what God has given others because that's
Yeah.
not for you.
Yeah.
True.
People always look about, oh, Ibrahim has this car and that car and Ibrahim has this house. Yeah, okay, God gave that to me.
Yeah.
You worked hard for it.
I worked hard for it.
True.
God giving you something, you are well off than someone else. So why worry about what the person has? Be thankful for what you have more than the other person.
And talking about, should we tell them
Wow.
our secret? Yeah. Okay, so you know how he said like he is successful. He has 17 businesses,
Yeah.
and he wants more. We are working on something. You're getting the exclusive.
Yeah.
We're opening a coffee shop together called. Should I say the name or not yet? Not yet. Okay. I can't say the name because it's not finalized, but
The name has to do with friendship.
it has to do with friendship,
Okay.
and it's like a partnership of a coffee shop. Me and him are
Honestly,
doing.
I have businesses. I'm thankful. I'm doing this to support Danya because I believe in her.
Yeah.
Women have so much to offer the world.
True.
They're just not able to do it alone because a lot of times they are like taking care of, like she's a mother.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's
they
not
need-
that, Ibrahim. I think what you're trying to say, women are judged faster than
They're
men.
judged faster.
There's a lot of things. There's like this glass ceiling
men-
that women have.
men-
And he's the expert in this field. And this is something like I told him, like, I really want to do this. Like, you're like my best friend. I want to do this with you. You're the expert. He's like, you know what? You're the main person. You do everything. I'm going to support you. Because he's successful. He doesn't need this business, you know, but he's supporting me as like a best
Plus I get
friend.
to see her more.
And we hope the Indian audience and everyone from India, whenever they visit Dubai, they come see our coffee
would.
shop. And
We'll put masala tea on the menu.
Oh, yes,
please.
for our-
Yes.
we should do like for our, yeah, we will.
Because obviously
We
masala
will.
is going to be coming, so we have to have some for her also.
Yeah, I mean, I love masala tea.
I love it too.
So
It's pretty good.
it'll be good.
Oh, yes. So I have a small gift for Danya because I have a brand, a clothing brand, and this podcast is sponsored by Ramagiq. So I have made a very nice suit for you. It's an Indian suit. You should open
Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, you still have to wear this.
So beautiful. Look at the detail. Thank you
it.
so much.
It's hand embroidered.
Wow. And then these are
These
the.
are the pants.
Okay, what is this outfit
So
called?
it's called a suit.
A suit.
Yes.
Okay. Is it an Indian inspired
Yes.
look?
Yes.
Okay.
First
This
you
is
start
so
wearing
cool.
this, and then you're going to start wearing saris.
I love it. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. It's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna wear it.
Thank you.
Can't wait. So sweet. That's sweet. You do a podcast and she gets me a gift.
Aww.
So
Good one.
sweet. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna support your brand as well.
Thank you so much.
I'm so awkward with gifts. Like I don't know. I get so shy when people give me gifts.
Please follow TeaWithShi. Please follow Danya and Ebraheem. I love them both. They were the ones who supported this podcast. So I literally love them.
We love you too.
We love you too. Thank you so much. You're
Thank
so
you
sweet.
so much for coming.
Of course. Thank you for having us. Next time we're gonna be in India. We'll see you in India.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes, we have to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye guys. See you.